Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dan. I'm an Amazon seller. I've been doing that for over 5 years. And in today's video, go to Ollie's. Ollie's had their Ollie's Army Night this past Sunday, where toys were 25% off and everything else was 15% off. Now that sale only lasted between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. So I did a little strategic placing of myself and of items so that I could maximize my time. So in this trip, I go to 4 different Ollie's and I go to one Ocean State. I spend $2,700 and about $800 of that was toys that were 25% off. So I feel really, really comfortable in saying that I had $2,500 profit on this trip. It was a good trip. So as I said, I go to 4 different Ollie's. The first 2 Ollie's that I go to is early afternoon. So it's the Ollie's Army Night had not started at that time. So I used my 10% off coupons. And then I drove an hour and a half to get to the other 2 Ollie's that I was going to. And now the reason why I go to those other 2 Ollie's, the stores are just bigger. The 2 Ollie's that I prefer to go to during Ollie's Army Night, the stores are bigger, the aisles are bigger, and they're not in heavily populated towns. So I live near Scranton and Wilkes-Barre, kind of larger towns. They do sales. From talking to previous managers, they have told me that those 2 stores get a lot of stuff in, they get a lot of people in, their sales are really good. The 2 Ollie's that I choose to go to are really big stores. They used to be Toys R Us stores, and they don't have as much of a sales volume. There's not a lot of people. They're kind of a rural area. So that's why I choose to go out to those. And those 2 Ollie's also have really big carts. I like big carts. I cannot lie. So I hope you enjoy. Well, we've just walked in and we're at the FBA Island, and we've got this Ollie. They had this a couple months ago. It did not scan. I just scanned it. It did scan, but it doesn't have a sales rank. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I might buy a couple cases and just return them. If it doesn't work out, I'll return them. But pretty good deal, $9. So I may be getting some cases of this. So I'm strolling through books. I don't spend a lot of time in books. They're time consuming and they tend to get flooded. The market tends to get flooded. But I have sold this item in the past for good profit. And then they also had this, which is very similar. So decent profit on them. I make about $5 or $6 on each. So we're getting all these. Well, I just checked out on my first Ollie's. That was a $700 spend. Some big stuff. I got some big stuff. There was some dog food. I'm gonna try and send a couple of those in, but probably most of it will just go for my dogs. And was able to get a couple of those books. So not bad. It was getting really crowded, so I didn't do too much recording. And here comes Dave. Say hi to the world, Dave.
I hope you enjoy this giant gentleman in his car. I hope you buy good stuff off him.
He's not talking about me. He's talking about himself. Well, I just checked out on my first Ollie's, and that was a $700 and some spend. Some pretty good items. I didn't get any toys. I ran through the toys just to check them out, see what's there. I got some food. I got some dog food. A couple books. I don't know what the heck. I guess the majority of what I spent was that dog food. That was pretty pricey, but and that's for me. They had some Blue Buffalo, 25-pound bag. It was half price. It doesn't expire until June, so that's for me. Oh, you know what I got? I got Ollie. That Ollie that I showed you earlier. I decided to get 1 case. See what happens. I listed it. There's no sales rank. We'll see what happens. I can always bring it back. So I wound up buying 1 case of this Olay. It's a 2-pack, and when I first purchased it, it did not have a sales rank. Well, it does have a sales rank now. It's got a sales rank of 375,000. Not very good. There are more sellers. There's 2 more sellers that are in the mix. I just lowered my price. It was $59.99. I mean, I got it for $9. So I just lowered my price to $55.99. And, you know, I'm just going to let that price sit for a while. Maybe give it 5 or 6 days. And then I'll just consistently I'll drop it a couple more dollars until I get a sale out of it. That's going to be my game plan. I'm not going to lose any money on this, but I would like to draw some movement to this item. The Ollies that I was able to get this at has a whole pallet of them, so it would be nice if these would start selling and I could go get a couple more cases. Well, I stopped for lunch, and when I go out sourcing, I have my routine lunch that I always get, and there is my Burger King Incredible Whopper. Now, I've always been a Burger King Whopper guy, but the Incredible Whopper, the Incredible Burger, it is good. It is really good. But I needed to use the restroom. So before I ordered, I went to go use the restroom in Burger King, but they're closed. The inside dining area is closed. So right across the street is the Ocean State job lot, which I wasn't going to go to because I didn't have time. But I needed to use the bathroom, so I went in there and used their bathroom and just decided to go look at the dog food aisle. $700 later, I'm at Burger King. So that was a very serendipitous stop. That really worked out well. Got some really good deals. I didn't take my camera in with me because I had no intention on shopping. But I got good deals on dog food, some dog accessories. What else did I get? I got some of the HBA items that had been out of stock for a while, and some really good profit on some of those. So that was a good stop. Gonna eat my lunch, head to my second Ollie's for the day. Heading into Ollie's number 2. It's snowing pretty good, and it's cold out. But let's see if the some hot deals can heat me up. Well, I'm going through the toys just real quick, seeing what kind of new things that they have. And this Marvels, this is Ronin from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, there it is, Guardians of the Galaxy. Selling for $21, but again, tonight it will be 25% off. So if the Ollies that I'm going to go to, if they have those, I will get them. I'm gonna pass on everything else though. I've scanned all of these at some point, and no big winners. All right, continuing down toys. So this is fairly new, this Monopoly, Ghostbusters Monopoly. The sale price is $13 right now, so I'll get it for $11.70. Rank is okay, decent amount of sellers. So if the Ollies that I'm going to tonight, if they have these, I'll pick these up also. Well, we've just checked out of the second Ollies. $300, not great. There was a number of toys, but I'm heading out. I'm gonna wait for that 25% off. They're 15% off right now, but you know, those percentages add up. So I was able to get one cart. What's the main thing that I got? I got this 10 of these tech decks. It's a toy. I'm just gonna wait on the toys, but all the other Ollies I've been to, they're all sold out of them, and it makes $7 on each one. So I picked up, you know, 10 of those, so $70 profit right there. And I had to get tape, so I got tape. This is a new type of tape too. I've never seen this. This is made by Tape King. So looks good. We'll give it a shot. Hopefully there'll be some. So that's a good tape because they've got a lot of it, and I'd like to be able to come back and get a bunch of it. You can never have too much tape. One of the reasons why I like coming to this Ollie's is when it's raining, I actually can just pull my vehicle up underneath this awning, and yeah, that goes a long way, because using those tarps can be a pain in the neck after a while. All right, so we're gonna load up, and then we're heading out to western Pennsylvania. It'll be in the middle of the state near Williamsport, about an hour and a half drive, and we'll see what we can get there. All right, well, we are at our third Ollie's. Took us about a little over an hour and a half to get here. It is 4:10, so we have about 50 minutes to go through this Ollie's, look at the non-toy stuff and buy the non-toy stuff, and then we get kicked out for an hour. So I think we can do that in 15 minutes. Let's see what we can find. We're in the HBA aisle, and I found a toothpaste. We've got this Crest Gum Detoxify. I've sold some of these in the past. It's a good item. Its sales rank is 600 sales rank. It's selling for $18 right now, so I'm only making like $1.50, but with that sales rank, there's only 6 offers right now, 6 FBA offers, 30, so the market's not terribly flooded. It expires next November. I've got some time, and the other Ollie's I was able to just pick up 1 case, so I think this is a pretty good item to get. Well, I just checked out. $215 was my spend. Food, I did get 1 toy. There was 2 of them. It's $3.99, but they're selling for $25, so I had to grab those because there was only 2 of them. But I mainly spent some time in the toy section, just going through and scanning things I haven't scanned, kind of making a roadmap in my mind for when I come back in an hour, and going after the things that are good profit. There's a couple things, not as many as last year. Last year there was definitely a number of you know, I think I got 3 carts here last year. I don't think I'm gonna get 3 carts this year, but that's okay. So it's 5 o'clock. They kicked us out. I am going to go have an adult beverage over there at the Ruby Tuesdays, and then I'll come back. Well, the line has started to form. It is 5:45, so I guess it's time to get in the line. Not too bad. So I just checked out of this Ollie's, and I just thought I'd do a scan to show Ollie's on Ollie's Army Night. And this is a big store. Some of the other stores I go to are pretty small, and that's one of the reasons why I come here. The other main reason why I come here is that they have very big carts here, and all the carts are gone, so having a cart when you come in is key. So not bad. We are now heading to another Ollie's. It's about 35-40 minutes away, and the crowd will probably thin out by the time I get there. At least it did last year. So let's go see what we can find there.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Have a good night.
You too.
Well, I just finished checking out. I decided to do this video inside as opposed to being outside. It's cold out there. I only got 1 cart. So 1 cart, good stuff. I was actually able to get some of these Rachel Ray, and they make about $20 on each. I was able to get 3 of them. Haven't seen those in a long time. They have a really good sales rank, only a couple sellers. So real happy with that. Spent $400, but that was 25% off. So what is that? Like $520 would have been the actual, then the 25% off was $400. So not bad. Again, last year I had 3 carts, so not as good as last year. Well, we've got about 7:30. We are at the last Ollie's of the night, and we're gonna hang out in here a while. We're gonna close this one down, so we'll go through the toys, find out what we can, and then I'm gonna hit a bunch of aisles, things that I haven't scanned in a while. Go and visit those aisles. So I'll close the place up. Let's see what we can find. As you walk in As soon as you walk into this Ollie's, they've got some food shelving here. And I've got this Hershey Nugget truffles. Sales rank is 108,000, not great. There's only 4 sellers, selling for 33, so that's pretty good. But it expires in February. That's the only issue. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm probably going to pass. Just with that sales rank and expiring in 2 months, they're pretty big bags. I could get a complaint on that, so I think I'm gonna pass. All right, well, that's a wrap. That is my 4th Ollie's for the day. It is 9 o'clock. I spent $500 at this Ollie's, so $625, $650 would have been the normal spend. Some good items, some real good items. I will scan some of them when I get home. I'm tired. I will show you this Gleam is a pretty good item, especially with the 15% off tonight. They're not bad. 2 big parts. Time to go home. We'll sort tomorrow. So this was one of the items that I was able to get at that Ollie's. This Gleam power toothbrush, battery operated. It's got a travel kit. I was able to get that for $9. Actually, it was 15% off, so I got it for $8.50. Sales rank is 35,000. And I'm not making a lot of money on it, maybe $4, I think it was. Yeah, if I get it for $8.50, I'm making $4.40, roughly $4 on it. But it's pretty good sales rank. The sales rank is 35,000. I could hold on to this for a little while and see what happens after the Christmas rush is over, and when quantities start going down, and maybe I can ride that price up a little bit. It's a good purchase, though. This is one of the items I was able to get at the last Ollie's that I went to. You know, really, anything frozen, I will buy. They usually hold their value, at least they have been for the last 3 or 4 years. And there's another movie coming out. The price on there is $29.99, but this was 25% off. So I was able to get this for $22.50. It is selling for $55 right now. So if I were to sell this now, I make $11 on each one. So not bad, not bad. Now the price has dropped. I sold a couple of these a couple weeks ago for I think $65. So the market has gotten flooded. I will probably just box this up and see what happens in January, or I'll just wait till next year. I feel no need to rush this sale. It's a good item. Well, that was the sourcing trip for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And now here is the pro tip. The pro tip for today is with that tape. That tape that I showed earlier in the video. It's made by Tape King. It is selling for $5.99. And the saying, you get what you pay for, it does not hold true with this tape. This is excellent, excellent tape. Now, I normally get my tape from Sam's. Sam's sells a 6-pack. It's duct tape. That's the company that makes it. And it's $22, so it's about $3.50 a roll. This tape comes down to be 90 cents a roll. And it is just as good as that really good tape that I buy at Sam's. I will be going to Ollie's probably tomorrow if the weather holds up, and I will be buying a lot of this tape. That's a lot of money that you're saving right there. And remember, $1 saved is $1 earned when it comes to owning a business. So that's a good purchase. Well, I hope you found that pro tip with the tape helpful. Again, really important to not just when you're doing this Amazon business, not just buying things as cheaply as you can, but also paying attention to your expenses. Your expenses will really eat into your profits if you let them. So you really got to try and save those pennies wherever you can. And that tape, that's not saving pennies. That's saving quarters. That's saving a good bit. That's a good buy. And now here is a quick recap of my sales. Okay, so let's take a look at our sales report for where we are in December. And what's today? Today is December 15th. So we have a couple more days left to the month, and our sales for today are $544, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. You can see that my sales so far for the month are 13,000, almost 14,000 for the month, and I had a number of days where I am over $1,000 in sales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 days so far this month are over $1,000 in sales. So that's really nice. My paycheck so far is $5,800, and I get paid on December 19th. Well, that's a brief sales recap for where we're at in December, being the December 15th. Not bad. Obviously, we always wish that we had more sales, more profit, but not bad, especially considering where the economy is right now. I think we're doing pretty good with sales. And don't forget, January is a big month. You know, when it comes to Christmas sales, the fourth quarter has really, with gift cards in Amazon, it has really extended that fourth quarter. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If so, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or any comments, please post them in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks, and have a great day.